What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Truck Driver Sean Barely Does Anything channel anymore. My God, I've had a busy 6 weeks. It has been ridiculous. So today, we have another product from RedBeard Amplification. This is the 50 watt all-tube hand-wired from point A to point B. No PCBs. Everything is hardwired. 50 watt power amp. If you use digital modelers, or if you like to use just a preamp pedal and kind of change it up, this is like the perfect, like it's fucking loud. Oh my God, is this thing loud. So I got a cheat sheet here underneath my bacon. You know, bacon, because fat guys' lives matter, right? All right. So this is obviously, it's built in the United States in Maryland. All right. This particular model, because he's been playing around with different ones, has a 6CA7, which is kind of like the answer to the EL34. You can also get it in EL34, KT77, and E34L. You can get it in any of those variations. In the phase inverter, you have a 12V7 and a 12AX7. That's basically the buffer, right? So what you get is just straight up clean. Yeah, let's move the coffee so we can do this right? Oh, coffee time. Coffee. All right. So we got this thing turned off. It's just clean. All right, so let's turn this vocal mic off because I left it on for that. Yeah! Let's we gotta use the Pentatone by Ibanez just to show you what she does. Let's go over the controls real quick though before we get to that. On the back, you can have things so you can bias it yourself. You also have, I believe it's two. Two speaker inputs. You can choose whether you want 4, 8, or 16 ohm. Little knob in the back. Got 2 easy access fuses on the back as well. On the front, you have your input, your presence, your big volume nipple, and your resonance, or your low. Standby, power on. Cool little lights inside, light up nice and red. Makes it all sexy time. Made on a steel chassis. Yes, mate. There's some iron. As the owner said, there's a shit ton of iron. It's heavy. So if you're looking for something that weighs like 2 pounds, this is not for you. But if you want something that friggin' hits like a freight train and doesn't give up, this thing is incredibly loud. So let's turn this sensitive vocal mic off, which can hear my seat, which doesn't want to make noise when I... Oh. There we go. Waddle my fat ass on it. Here we go. As you can tell, she is just powerful. So yeah, let's tinker a little bit with the resonance and presence, and then give you my final thoughts, and we'll be out of here. All right, so here we go. Alright, so I went a little long-winded there, which is no surprise. If you've been watching my shit for any amount of time, you know that I just go long-winded. I like to play, and I haven't played in my room in a while, so I might be just taking on like a little bit of extra, you know what I mean? But yeah, this thing is fucking phenomenal. So again, it's just one channel, it's straight up clean. It is just basically the power section of an amp. It's a power amp. It is driven, this particular one is driven by the 6CA7s, which is an alternative to EL34s. She's super brighty tighty. It really, for just having a distortion pedal, preamp pedal by Ibanez hooked up to it, it's sounding pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying? It just sounded pretty damn good. So yeah, we'll check a whole bunch more stuff at it. I'm going to take this in the truck, do a whole bunch of videos in the truck with it. I'm going to take this, I'll probably take the Black Star with me, actually. Just because it's got effects and stuff, and we can play with the clean channel, which I was going to do today, but I just got playing it, and I was just having fun, so yeah. Anyhow, this will run you like... I thought I had it written down. Apparently I didn't write it down. Pretty sure it's like $950, which seems like a lot, but you're getting a lot. This is, you can play with a drummer, you can play a live gig, you can do whatever you want with this. You can use your digital modeler, like your Kemper, your Axe FX, your Headrush, your Line 6, your Cheap Willie Amazon, whatever the fuck you're using at this point. You can use any of that you want with it. It takes everything pretty well. And yeah. I would like to try it with a Kemper or a Axe FX or something. So if anybody has any like the stage models, like the ones that are like just the pedal boards, if you'd ship that out to me so I could borrow it so I could put it up in this. I don't have one of those on hand. I have a couple other things. All mine are analog type things. But I'd like to get a couple of digital models just to run it through it, see what she do. So yeah, if anybody's got anything I could borrow, that'd be fucking fantastic. So yeah, anyhow, go check them out. RedBeard Amplification. Right now, you kind of find him on Facebook. Trying to get him on Instagram because I think that a guy that's building stuff like this, if he's on Instagram, it's going to do him and his business a lot of good. He just really builds smart stuff. And then, again, it's all hand-built, Maryland, USA. Can't really beat it. It's really good. And this right here, I know this is talking sacrilege, and this is no shade to the Man of Dogs. We all know I love Kyle Rhodes. Like, you know, he's such a great guy. And he's probably one of the smartest guys out there when it comes to amp stuff. This is the first time I can say without any question there's been somebody that's in line to compete with him with the PA50. Nothing's ever touched the PA50 until now. Which one do I like better? One has something I really love that the other one doesn't, and vice versa. Long story short, the noise frequency knob would benefit this amp like you wouldn't believe. And having the throat that this thing has to go the distance without falling apart at pushing the 50 watts is something that the PA50, if it had. But if they all built them all the same, there would really be no competition. No one's pushing anyone to do anything different or better or more efficient. At the end of the day, if you own a PA50, honestly, don't sell it to go buy one of these. I know the owner of RedBeard Amplification is like, what the fuck? But really, if you have either one of them, you have the best power amp, tube-driven power amp that there is on the planet. Really, nothing touches them. It's basically, it was always the PA50. I tell everybody, get a PA50. I told everybody that, get a PA50. Now there's another one that's in that conversation. I'm still going to tell people, don't stray away from the PA50. If you really want a KSR product, you want something that's flawless, you want something that's backed 100% by the company. If anything ever goes wrong with it, you're good to go. And it does exactly what it's supposed to do. And having that noise frequency knob it's a lifesaver. It really is. Go with it. It's going to do everything you need it to do. It really is. And it's a fantastic piece of kit. You want something that will go a little louder at the same 50 watts and stay clean? Go with this. But remember, that here's where you get into the argument. This will go louder for sure. It will definitely stay cleaner longer on the volume knob. But if you're on a dirty stage, there's nothing to control that noise frequency, that weird shit that goes on in a live environment. So, also, the PA50 weighs about half the weight. I will say that. This is one heavy motherfucker. It weighs as much as my big ass amps. This is a beast. It really is. And it's a lot of iron. And it's fantastic. It looks cool. It works phenomenally well. So yeah, huge shout out to RedBeard Amplification for sending this out to me to try. And I already told the guy I'm not sending it back. I'm actually keeping it. Because for what I do in here, this is badass. I love it. It really works really good. Everything I've thrown at it this morning so far just really sounds good. I feel so bad because the best thing that I threw at it it's a fucking Besta. But I didn't want to, you know. Out of respect for Kyle Rhodes, I didn't really want to put his product in with this, where, in my opinion, this is now part of that discussion for tube-driven preamps. And as much as I love Kyle, he finally has some competition. And when I say finally, like, the PA50's been around for a minute, and no one's gone to that platform. He's kind of owned it. People have tried, but let's face it, a pile of shit's a pile of shit. This is not a pile of shit. And I'm not saying this because it was given to me. I literally am buying this. This was sent just for me to try out, see what I thought. What I think the dude lost it because it's mine. This is my precious. You'll be seeing it in the truck. I'm literally taking it out next week. Every once in a while, I keep changing my mind, but I really do think I'm going to take the Amped 2 by Blackstar just because it's a fantastic piece of kit. And I can play around with like ambient tones and stuff and have a little bit of fun, do something I normally don't do. So yeah, anyhow, very cool. Thank you for tuning in. I know I went long-winded, but this is just a great, amazing piece of kit. So yeah, go check him out. Literally, the only place you can really follow him is Facebook. He's going to change that though. He says he's going to get on Instagram. And like an asshole, I don't know if he has a webpage. I probably should have asked because I'm stupid. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the dumb hit. I'm stupid. So hey, gear use today is a super easy chain. We have my newly revamped, and yes, I know I need to do a video on it, prototype linchpin that's going into the Ibanez Pentatone. The Ibanez Pentatone is going into the RedBeard Amplification 50 watt, which is being driven by my Arachnid 2x12 loaded with Eminence speakers. One is a DB77 and the other is a Man of War. Best combination ever. Don't believe me? Try it yourself. And yeah, it's not how much you spend on your speakers, it's spending the money right. You know what I'm saying? And that is mic'd up with a Sennheiser E609 going directly into this camera right here that is called a Zoom QN8. Alright? 4K if you want to be precise. But let's face it, no one gives a fuck about 4K. No one's really watching 4K. I mean, I dummy my shit down to 1080 anyway, so, you know. Have a sweet toss on me, you know what I'm saying? Not on me, because God knows I've wear enough of my own. But yeah. Anyhow, go check out RedBeard Amplification. Check out any of these companies. I mean, it's one thing I can tell you. If I'm using something repetitively, it's not shit. Because I am in a privileged place where if I use something, it literally is not shit. Because I have way too many options to be playing shit. Alright, very cool. Thank you all for tuning in. Keep music evil. Bring metal to the children. Don't be a dick. Subscribe to my shit. Like, seriously. Come on, fuckers. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't be an asshole. Follow me on Instagram. You can follow Truck Driver Sean on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Yeah. Why the fuck not, right? Yeah. All right. Cool beans. I'm out of here. I need to refresh my coffee, so you know what? I'm going to take a bow. You can go fuck yourself, and see you in the next video. Ciao.